now we're going to finish up with exercise 2 of lesson 11. Sally is mixing red and blue paint. What is the unit rate of blue to red? Because again, we're going to do y divided by x, so we need to do blue to red. Okay, these are almost all fractions, so I have to divide this fraction by this fraction. 2 1/2 we know can be rewritten as 5/2, and 1 1/2 can be written as 3/2. So I'm going to do 5/2 divided by 3/2, which is the same as multiplying by 2/3. The 2 and the 2 cancel each other out, so I end up with 5/3. And I can leave this in improper fraction form because if I was going to be working with an equation, I would need to multiply or divide again, and I would want to use an improper fraction. So we're going to leave it in that form. Okay, the next one, I'm going to do 4 divided by, this is 2 2/5, which equals 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12/5. So, I'm sorry, I should have written that as 4/1. Division changes to multiplication and then invert. 5/12. 12 cancels out with a 4 to get a 3 and a 1. Again, I have 5/3. Now, I can go through and check every one of these, and I did do that myself, but I'm not going to walk through every one of them for the video. I do want to look at these bottom two, though, because they are written in decimal form. So if I did 2 divided by 1.2 as a decimal, that's going to give me 1.6 repeating. So I need to be able to convert this to fraction form, or I need to do that work in fraction form. 1.2 is the same as 1 2/10 or 1 1/5. 1 1/5 is the same as 6/5. So if I did 2/1 times 5/6, cancel, that would also give me 5/3. But I need to make sure that I write my answers in fraction form. I cannot have a repeating or a long decimal. I have to have terminating decimals in order to do the following steps on these kind of problems. So if I look at these, when I did all of these different problems, is my unit rate the same? Is blue proportional to red? And the answer is yes. And I can show that by saying the unit rate, or K, is equal to 5/3. Now, what does this unit rate mean in the context of this problem? What does 5/3 mean? 5/3 is the unit rate. It is the amount of blue I have to mix with 1 quart of red. So 5/3, and here I could also change it to that mixed number. 1 2/3 quarts of blue paint are mixed with every 1 quart of red paint.